Be careful how you use it.
Okay, so here we are in the 2020 Jeep Gladiator.
Yeah, and if you guys have followed our channel, you will know that we have become big fans of the Jeep Wrangler and Wrangler lines. And this is their pickup.
This is an unusual vehicle for Jeep.
It is kind of weird, isn't it?
It
you
is.
see one, you're like, okay, like it's cool, but it's like weird.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I mean?
It's like you're like, well, that looks kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like it looks a little awkward. At the
Right.
same time.
It's kind of like a pug.
Yeah.
We became big fans of these Wranglers just because there's just something cool about being in a vehicle that it doesn't matter what is thrown at you. Mother Nature could have her worst day, and you're cool. You're fine. You're riding in comfort, you're riding in style, and you can take this thing through anything.
The window switches are in the middle, in case you don't know where those are.
Yeah, same thing in the front, which I always think is weird, but you know they have to
the
do
doors
it.
come off.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's a Jeep thing.
It is a Jeep thing. In fact, there's a lot that you can say that, oh, it's a Jeep thing, but that's what's kind of cool about it.
Yeah.
You know, have you ever seen a thinner dash on anything in your life?
Yeah.
But again, it's a Jeep thing.
Because
it's cool.
everything comes off and the windshield folds down,
Yeah.
right? So it's all designed
This
that way.
whole top comes
Now,
off.
okay,
This is the
let me
freedom
let me talk about how it rides.
Okay.
Okay. So far, it goes over everything. The mud, the ruts, and everything just don't seem to be bothering it at all. I do have to kind of lift off to force it into second. That's kind of normal when you're in low transfer anyway.
Yeah.
And the steering is spot on. I mean, it just goes where you point it.
And how's your confidence level going?
Confidence, like I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, just here we are. I'm just gonna give it gas and it's gonna go.
You're just chilling out, just driving through the mud.
And this has the Fox shocks on it, which the normal Wrangler does not.
Yeah, this has those Fox shocks, which is apparently like some of the best shocks out in the market.
Yeah, when you do aftermarket shocks on
Yeah.
a Wrangler,
Yeah.
Everyone puts the Fox ones
Fox
on.
shocks are
that's
awesome.
usually where they go.
Yeah. So, and then you know, it's almost like this is too easy. You know.
It really is. Like in the Colorado, I mean, you're getting thrown around. There was a little bit of struggle here and there. I mean, it held up pretty well. This thing, though, like I said, you could throw anything in front of this thing, and it's just like, pfft, whatever. Like, this is like, you know, an off-road street brawler.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing is just, it's a tank. I mean, it just goes over, and the turning radius on these things are amazing. I mean,
for the length of it, yeah, it's actually
you
pretty
went
impressive.
around that like it was nothing.
Yeah, that was a lot easier than I had in the Bison. The interior on this is proof that you don't have to spend a lot of money on expensive materials to make a nice interior.
Yeah, because it looks nice. It looks very functional,
Right.
very tactile. It's basically, if you don't need it, it's not here.
But they didn't use that as an excuse to have a shortcoming on the design factor.
Correct.
There should be a front camera.
Front-facing camera.
Front-facing
there we
camera. So you turn that on.
Oh, that
Nice.
is so cool.
Now, if it's dirty, which it kind of is, hit clean camera.
Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome.
nice.
That is awesome.
So this is, I don't know, maybe there's another vehicle on the market
There's a
that
back
does this.
one too.
Yeah, you can turn your back camera on. So if you had to back up or you wanted to see what was behind you, or
This is awesome.
This forward-facing camera is important because when you're going over rocks, especially, or you're kind of heading over what looks like
Right.
a cliff, you want to make sure you've got somewhere to go. You don't have to get out if you don't have a spotter telling you where to go. You can kind of, it's got the lines on it like when you're backing up.
Yeah.
And it'll tell you where to go. And if it
But
gets
look,
dirty, you
it's
clean it.
showing you
where
Yeah,
the
where
wheels
the
are
where the
wheels
wheels are
go.
going to go.
And what's cool, I mean, again, it's just the little details that I got to commend Jeep for doing. Look at those lines. It even has like little tread patterns.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? They could have just put yellow lines, but they just added that little bit of. That's what I'm saying. It's like everything is very utilitarian, but there's still a touch of thought that went into
You
it.
can tell this was designed by people that off-road.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
care about the
And
vehicle.
care about off-roading.
And care about the brand
Yeah.
of the Wrangler.
Gosh, with the hill descent, I'm like just doing nothing. It's just doing everything by itself.
So just so you guys know, we were kind of at a standstill because the Colorado Bison got stuck on the hill.
Let's see how the
And the Telluride, the Kia Telluride got stuck on the hill. So let's see what the Wrangler Gladiator does.
She kicks her rear end out. Go, Paul.
It's got it. It's got it. You got it. You got it. Yes, first try. The
Nicely
Gladiator.
Gladiator
Yes.
for the win.
The Gladiator has destroyed
Oh my
all the competition.
Lord.
And it did it with style.
Yes, this thing is amazing. Again, I don't know what I'd ever do with the pickup version of a Wrangler, but still, it's
This is for a select
it's
audience,
cool.
obviously, but
Well, hey, you could bring stuff. Number one thing is that the max tow on
the towing
Yeah,
capacity
towing
is
capacity.
amazing.
on a normal, just a regular Wrangler, even a Rubicon, the max tow is like 3,500 pounds. You can get these to tow around 7 or even like 7,200 pounds.
Yeah, I mean,
You have to spec it right, but you can.
so think about it this way. If you are like us who is into track driving
look
as a
how
hobby.
smooth that was.
Oh, absolutely. You get one of these, you could tow your car, throw a set of wheels back there,
Yep.
a jack, all your tools,
Yep.
and then guess what? If you want to go off-roading,
You can just go right to it.
you go right to it.
You don't need to do anything special.
It's great. I mean, you literally could get into 2 motorsports with this thing.
And
It's-
they have these camping beds that go on the back that literally have it's almost like a raised loft over the back bed. You can go camping anywhere. You don't lose any creature comforts. Like I said, you've got all the switches back here.
I'm having fun trying to get this tail end to go.
You've got a heated
We're
steering
going
wheel.
off-road drifting. I love these things. I'm a big fan now of these Wranglers and the Gladiator.
And you can still get it in a stick shift.
Yeah, you can.
With the
Of course,
3.5.
Brendan.
Yeah.
You can still get it in the stick shift.
Yeah, they're cool. They're very cool.
And it's the only one of these vehicles that'll disconnect its sway bars and really just crawl over stuff. Or have a suspension that's as sophisticated as this one is.
All right, so we've
Okay.
driven 3 trucks. We drove the Kia Telluride. We drove the Chevy Colorado Bison ZR2 and the Jeep Gladiator. Out of those 3, which would we spend our money on?
Okay, well, if I wasn't an off-roader person and I was going just for the grocery getter thing for the
Okay.
family, the Telluride.
Okay,
But if I
agree.
If I was an off-road, I wanted something off-road, serious off-road, and do some fun things over the weekend, then for sure the Gladiator is the king.
Brendan?
I am in 100% agreement. The one that none of us would get is unfortunately the
Sorry,
Colorado.
sorry, Chevy. You lose.
You lose. But yes, I think like my wife would love the Telluride and I would love this, but for different reasons. So, but with either one of these vehicles, depending on how you're going to use it, you can't go wrong.
Exactly.
All right. Well, this has been Sons of Speed doing a little off-roading, and we'll catch you next time.